Hello. In the previous lesson, we discussed about schedule of rates or S4. In this lesson, we will talk about the natural resource management and convergence in detail. First, let us discuss about the natural resource management. Natural resource management is moderating the utilization of natural resources such as land, water, soil, plants, and animals, etc., considering their environmental, social, economic, and other aspects that affect the current generation's quality of life, also ensuring their availability for future generations. Natural resources occur on our planet without the intervention of human beings. The different approaches of natural resource management include state property, is ownership with the state or the government, and individuals may be given permission to utilize in the form of usufruct rights. Private property, ownership exclusively with an individual or an individual household. Common property, ownership with a habitation or a hamlet or a village. Governance either through traditional institutions such as the elders of the community or through formal institutions such as gram panchayats. Natural resource management is of the following types. One, forest resource management. It governs the access and utilization of forest produce, which includes but is not limited to non-timber forest produce, usually exercised by forest departments. Water resource management governs the conservation, recharge and storage and utilization access in the form of irrigation and drainage through various structures, small ponds, minor irrigation tanks, check dams, etc., and institutions, watershed management committees, and water user associations. 3. Mineral resource management governs the prospecting, searching for extraction, and processing of naturally occurring ores bearing various minerals. 4. Land resource management governs the distribution of land, development of land, fallow to cultivable, conservation of soil and biomass, and utilization of land for cultivation. 5. Energy resource management governs the accessing and utilization of various renewable, for example, solar and wind, etc., and non renewable like oil, natural gas, and coal energy resources. It is essential to note how natural resource management is operationalized through Mahatma Gandhi NREGS. You are aware that as per the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005, employment is to be provided for the unskilled rural population, and while doing so, productive and durable assets are to be created. It is to note here that these assets are to focus on augmenting and sustaining the livelihoods of rural poor through management of various natural resources such as land, water, plantation related, etc. Let us now examine the four natural resources that are primarily managed through Mahatma Gandhi NREGS assets. They are land through soil and moisture conservation and wasteland development work, 2. Water through groundwater recharge, water storage, and promotion of irrigation works, 3. Plantation related works through the promotion of avenue plantation, block plantation, boundary plantation, horticulture, sericulture, floriculture, and convergence with IWMP and NRLM. 4. Livestock promotion through the construction of relevant infrastructure such as fodder troughs, cattle sheds, goat sheds, etc. For identification of assets related to natural resource management and non-natural resource management, the list of permissible works released by the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, is to be referred. The annual Master Circular containing guidelines concerning the planning and implementation of Mahatma Gandhi NREGS is released every year that lists out any additions or amendments to the list and the procedures that are to be adhered to in the implementation. Now, let us discuss the process of sanctioning of the assets. Assets earmarked for creation during the following financial year are planned during the labor budgeting process, wherein the projected demand for employment along with the shelf of works is created. The shelf of works contain the approved works that are to be taken up in the following financial year and also include the various categories of assets depending upon the demand for them from the beneficiaries. Often, in the case of Category B assets, individual households who hold an active job card can apply for an asset, and based on their vulnerability criteria, they may be given preference in allocation of the asset. Whereas the other categories of assets are concerned, the villages or the beneficiary groups could make a request for the same in the Gram Sabha, exclusively convened for the preparation of Gram Sabha for category A or D and category C assets respectively. The GRS helps in mobilization of Mahatma Gandhi NREGS workers for planning and implementation of Mahatma Gandhi NREGS activities. As per the Act, any registered worker can approach Mahatma Gandhi NREGS functionaries, including GRS, for work under Mahatma Gandhi NREGS. It is also the job of GRS to mobilize workers based on their request for Mahatma Gandhi NREGS works. Apart from this, the GRS also facilitates the sanction of assets for individual household beneficiaries by making them aware of their entitlements as per the Act and also the availability of assets for that village for the coming financial year. In this lesson, we discussed about NRM in detail. We saw the different approaches of NRM, types of NRM, process of sanctioning of assets, and role of GRS in asset selection. Thank you.